Hi, I'm Michael from Pinnacle. I'm here with Alex from Vitality. What team do you think is like the most creative or different strategies in the circuit at the moment?
I think MIB are definitely up there. They have their vision of how they want to do things and they do things their way. And then Astralis maybe, like bringing in the double nades and stuff that no one used to do. Yeah, one of the two.
I think ENCE has a lot of good tactics right now, and I think they're having a play style that they really believe in, and I like to see teams that are in sync.
I think what is really hot right now about having new strategies and different game styles is that generally teams have one game style, but teams are so competitive right now that you can see all kind of game styles, right? So you have, for example, Furia that is extremely aggressive, packed, relying a lot on their, explosivity pretty much. And on the other hand, you have, for example, ENCE that is going to be very slow, much more measured, taking map control and then playing all the mid rounds very slowly. So it's very hard to go from one game to another if you have to play them, one day to the other one. And that's the big part, because I don't think there is one team that is like super all over the place, like a synergy of all of it. I think everyone has their own very specific game style, and it's just the difference between how teams approach the game and how to adapt to each and different teams that makes it hard to be consistent.
Astralis. Eu acho que a Astralis é time bastante não estacado. Os caras têm uma mudança muito rápida de estratégia do mesmo jogo. Eles mudam o estilo do jogo deles várias vezes e usa várias táticas, vários negócios. É da hora.
Greatest strategies. I would say that Astralis has definitely gone above and beyond in the sense that they've done a great job in nailing down their teamwork and always playing together, but also like bringing different elements to the game that we haven't really seen too much, in the sense that their utility damage is really high and they've like topped the charts because that's really never been seen before, the way they're doing it. So I think that's a good team to learn from in terms of like taking strategy and learning how their teamwork is played. It's very interesting to watch.
I don't know if I can say us, but a lot of the teams from this SIS region, like Vega, Squadron, Avangard, they have a kind of unique style. Tailu as well, because they are like from Asia, they have a lot of different scenes. But I think in the most the structural way is the best way, like Astralis. You can deny that.
In this CS era, I don't think they are like a better team in terms of strategy, actually, because it's really hard to create new strategy when you have like two tournaments a month, because people can see the new strategies and come to them so easily. So now CS is not that much about strategy. It's more about not getting read by the other team, like doing stuff you'd never do, and just make something like they're not able to see, to read. So yeah, I think that's why like ENCE, Astralis, or I don't know about Liquid, but I would say both ENCE and Astralis, they are really unpredictable in the game, and that's what makes them really strong, because you can, from a game to another, the game plan can be so different. They can play on many ways. So I think the best team right now are those teams.
I don't know, for me it's Astralis, because just watching them, for me it's like I can learn something new every time, and they're like the most complete team, so I like to watch them.